It is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is Sketch Sunday. So, Moira and I have been revisiting Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life, her 30 Days of Sketches. And we were out of suggestions from our wonderful subbies, so we decided to pick one. So, I am picking this Sundays, and she is picking next Sundays. So the one that I have picked is from the Hip Kit Club, and I'm sorry I cannot read the name. It is from Series 2, Day 16, and I am doing an 8.5 by 11. So a couple of things that I was drawn to was I have a hard time with white space, and there's a ton of white space on this layout. So I'm thinking it was kind of a good challenge, but still definitely looked like me. So I am starting with this paper that has all these like Polaroid frames, and that's what I'm going to use to back my photos. So I have two photos. One is my husband and my son, and one's my daughter and I. So this was right after we had hiked Koba, and it was hot and we were like done. So we totally got a ride from the bicycle people, which was super awesome. And yeah, so we were happy, but that's why my daughter's face looks like that, because she was exhausted and overheated. So I know that in the sketch there's no pattern paper on the side like I just did, but I felt like it needed something, and I couldn't just let it be all white, I guess. I had contemplated with taking it and cutting down the white cardstock and then doing a complete border, but I didn't have a complete border of this yellow was part of it. So I decided I want to just pull the yellow in on the side. So in the sketch, you can tell that there is some splattering on the top and bottom. And so I went ahead and did that. So I splattered in the Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist in Money Bags, the Heidi Swap Color Shine in Butter, and the Heidi Swap Color Shine in Black. So I did let them dry in between splatters because I felt like they were really gonna run and look funny. So then it's off to what to do on the top of the layout. So in the sketch, it looks like there's a bunch of tags. So I did go through the tags that I had, and nothing was the right size, nothing was the right color. So I decided to make my own. So these are some of the pattern papers that I have in my kit. And I just used that craft tag as kind of a template for the sides. And then I just kind of tried to guess where the middle was to punch the holes. So the first tag, I punched the hole terrible. So I had to make another one. And they're not full tags because I'm not going to write on them, and you're not going to be able to pull them out, so it doesn't seem to matter. So I'm going to layer up 3 of those on the back. And at this point, I have my color scheme. So it's going to be kind of that yellow and that periwinkle blue and that kind of like dark teal. So that is what I am going to look for when I start looking at my embellishments. So I'm going to say so a lot, apparently. I will try not to say that anymore. I only have a few more minutes in this voiceover, so no more of that word. I'm not even going to say it. I am taking some black and white twine, and in the sketch there is one with a bow and one without a bow, so I did go ahead and make a bow, and then I just put the twine in the other 2 tags, and I like how that looks. I didn't do the really long strings, but that's okay. So also in the sketch, there's all these like labels. So I have a couple of labels on a couple of the sticker sheets in my How to Kill a Kit with Style. So I am going to put those across the layout. Some I am stretching by cutting in half. Others I am just putting down whole. And I just pulled those in that same kind of tealy and yellow. There is this little spot that you can see the pink foam. So that's what I'm kind of covering up, and I'm like, what am I going to do with that? So in the back of my brain, I'm trying to think, what could I possibly put there? And then I was like, okay, I'm going to do my title. Well, originally, when I had looked at these stickers, when I pulled it out knowing that I was doing this layout, I wanted to use that exhale, like, oh, we're done. But because the color scheme that I had gone with had no pink in it, I couldn't use it. So I was like, well, let's use Lazy Days, which just is a complete oxymoron to this day because there was nothing lazy about it. We were constantly go, go, go. So, but it's a great color and I think people will get it. The black splatters in the back, I felt like needed a little more presence as far as the black in the layout. Like there was a little bit in splatters, there's a little bit with the twine, but I felt like it needed to be a bigger presence. So I pulled out those puffy stickers and added the north, the camera, and the arrow. And then I decided I wanted to do a little hashtag of that cute gold. And so I end up adding 3 of those in. And then I go to the sticker sheet or the chipboard sheet because I'm pretty sure that heart is a chipboard. And I use that little heart to cover up the little pink foam spot that you can see. I think I add a few other heart stickers and that little bug, and that's gonna do it. So make sure you head over and check out Moira's take. I haven't seen it yet because I am actually recording quite a bit ahead. So if you have any questions or if there is a sketch you want us to do, or if you've done this sketch and you want to show it off, please tag us. So remember to wear your crown, and we'll see you next Sunday. Bye.